Right, welcome to Wednesday the 25th and the next episode. So I've had a slight problem with truck. I went on a family holiday this weekend gone and went to Centre Parks, first time. Really enjoyable with my parents and my brother, his missus and their sprog. Did 150 miles in this whole thing and quite happily travelled at national speed limit of 60 miles an hour. So yeah, managed to do that all the way there and back. Did have to top up the reservoir because I do have a problem with water disappearing. So put about 2 litres in that before we set off. Got down there. Before I set off back up here, I put another 2 litres in, almost 2 litres, 1.5. Set off from the estate yesterday evening and parked outside a lad's house down the road. I have to do about 1.5 miles. And there was a bit of a puddle underneath. And it was red. And it was coolant. So if you don't know, these TD5s run a long life red coolant. Not like the blue stuff that I usually use for everything else. And what had happened is one of my hoses had gone. So on the TD5s what we've got is a diesel cooler of all things. I'm still not entirely sure why you'd bother, but so down here there's, you can't see it very well, down here there's actually a diesel cooler and there's a pipe that runs from the back of that all the way underneath to this pipe. This pipe? No, that pipe. That one down there, which is one of the, I think it's a heating matrix pipe. The other end of that pipe actually connects to the expansion chamber. So basically what's happened is it's rubbed through, so I'll show you that now. Right, so just there behind the earthing wire is where it rubbed. It's actually rubbed on the chassis mount. So this is the chassis and that's the mount for the engine. Yeah, so it's just rubbed its way through there and put an hole in it. So what we ended up doing was putting a bit of copper pipe in and sewing it that way for the time being while my parts came. So looking under here as well, all this is quite wet. It's a bit annoying because it's wet right up there as well. Oh, my finger out. It's wet up there as well, so we have got a bit of oil seepage again. And I also think we've got some coming out of that. And that needs topping up as well. But that will be today's job. So yeah, just going to undo that, drop the water out because it's filled up with water at the moment, and then put the pipe on. Right, we're done. It's all in. So, new pipe down here. I've had to Jubilee clip it on. There's a little gadget down there that does the water. So it basically heats the engine up first, or lets the water heat the engine up first, and then diverts it through to the cooling system, I think it is. Something like that. So anyway, Jubilee clipped that because I couldn't get it back on. Because Land Rover use these, and if you can't get a pair of pliers onto them, you have to use them, they're too big. So anyway, that went back on. There's another one down there. You can see it, that one there went back on. And then, squeeze my ass around here. There's another one that goes up here. That one there. This one then goes off to the expansion chamber, as far as I know, and I think to the heating matrix box of it. Oh, it's somewhere that way anyway. So yeah, it's taken me an hour, and well, eyes black. Look at the state of that. I only washed my hoodie and my flaming trousers on Friday. And 3 days, and it's black. So yeah, I've just got to put the protector back in the right place because this is what happened before. So I just cut a piece of copper pipe with a plastic sheath on it. Pushed it in, jubileed it up, but you can see it's not a very tight fit. And then, yeah, just use that to put it together for a time being. So, interesting, that's got a bit of heat shield on it. But anyway, new one's in now, so this can go in the bin. And hopefully, she's done for a while. Not for another job anyway. I also bought some of these as well, because I lost one of these when I did the injectors, and some new wipers, because I think that be goosed. So, yeah, more money spent. But look, at that pipe was fairly cheap. I think the wipers, that, and the little bonnet bits were 43 quid delivered to the estate. So, yeah, can't really complain. Right, time to fill it up, and then job's a carrot. So, ta very much, and we'll catch you in the next one.